Good evening, everyone. All right, it's been a long time. It seems like it's been a long time. Had a hurricane, had all sorts of stuff going on, so I never got around to making another video. So last time I said I was going to reorganize the layout a little bit, and so I did that. I took off the coal ramp and I put the Mijack tractor trailer crane in place over in the middle. So one of the things too that I did, I like this accessory, but for my layout it's hard to use because you kind of need to be closer to it than you can just for the line of sight and stuff like that. So I'm going to have a solution to that. But one of the things too, if you're, I have a lot of gravel and roads and such, and that crane would not operate trying to go over uneven ground. So what I ended up doing is I put 2 pieces of aluminum strips on there for the crane to drive on. So it's much smoother operation. So that's what it does. It goes forward and backward. It's independent, so you can try to make it realign it. So that's that. And I actually think I might be hitting the building there a little bit. Oh, I see what's happening. I know what it is. It's not hitting the building, it's the wires hung up. But okay, so anyway, that's close enough. So you get it to where you want to do, then you can lower it. And if you line it up right, which I think I did, it'll go right on the tractor trailer. And then you want to clamp it. Also the gantry itself will go right to left. Pretty cool accessory. I do have plans with the hurricanes and everything going on. I made the decision to put impact windows in. So this window has to come out. Of course, there's a 2-month lead time to get the windows, but because of that, and I have some quirks on this side with that switch up there, that I'm going to rebuild the layout, because I got to take this half off anyway. So here's my the new plan is going to work a lot better for me actually. So this section here is going to be part of the layout now. Won't have any duck unders. So the new layout comes in here. The trains that are stored in there, I'm going to do pull-out shelving units to get to those. So I'll actually end up with more storage. So those two. The new layout on paper is right here. And this is a 4-train layout with a trolley line. This is a 5-train layout. Much more practical in that in the center section now with the figure 8, I can do turnarounds. A lot of spurs for on-track storage. Now I can go from the inner loop into the inside and I have different options. Still going to have the same basic mountain setup in the 2 corners there, and all of my operating accessories are in this section. So the Mijack crane is going to go right here. And what I'll do, just in case there's any issues, but all my switches are very easy to get a hold of now. But this section here, and this section here, and this section here will be foam board, and it'll lift off, and I'll be able to, if there is a reason to get in the back, I'll be able to get in there. So this will run 5 trains simultaneously, and then 4 trains. No, 5 trains. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 trains, and then the trolley line. Other things that I've been working on now is, oh, here's a little side note. So here's the controller for the crane. So this is the right and left drive wheels, the clamp. This is the up and down, and then moving the boom right over. So, you know, it comes with a 3-foot cable, which not long enough for my purposes. So Amazon's great. You see down here, ribbon cable. So I got it's a 7 conductor ribbon cable. I bought a 10 conductor 15-foot spool and spliced that in, so that took care of all those issues. The only other thing that I've gotten recently is one of my online auction places. So we're selling these 2 things. What they were selling, what I bought anyway, was the 6828 flat car and a 6827 flat car. So he threw those 2 cars in, and then he had the MPC construction kits. So this is the MPC version of the crane. So I put that together and using the repro load on there. The MPC version of the shovel, power shovel, came with a green flat car. And then I actually found, it was dumb luck and it was not a lot of money, I found an original crane with the box and all the paperwork. So I got that. So that made the 6827 whole again. And so, you know, I did not go wrong, because for what sits here plus that flat car was $40. So that was a win for me. I'm very happy with it. That's all I got going on right now. Nothing else new. I guess the big thing for next weekend is the TCA Southern Division. Again, I live in Florida. In Orlando is their annual show, and that's next weekend. So I'm going to do something I usually don't do, but I'm going to have 4 tables and going to see what I have that will interest other people, and see if I can downsize a little bit. I am bringing my standard gauge Blue Comet set, just to more or less talk about it, but somebody wants to buy it, it's on the table. So that's all I got for now. You know, I don't know if I ever really showed off, but you know, I'm always doing the layout. You know, my upper shelving is a standard gauge train. 115 pre-war station. It's the big version. Compared to the later one, which is the small version over there. It's a pretty hard one to get. I got the hand car, the dump car, and the baggage car also up there. It's funny, I was looking at that and I was buying a piecemeal, and whenever you do that, of course, the whole kit falls in to your lap. So over here, that's the box set with the 2 hand trucks and the cars. So this is my oddity curio cabinet. I got the red atomic motor, cleaning fluid full, both of those are full. It's funny how they used to make boxes. You talk about, can you imagine if people were selling light bulbs and everyone got its own box like that? That's just, to me, that's neat stuff. So got the if you kid in the 50s, you could sign up for the Lionel Club and they send you a little stamp kit. And the famous Rayovac batteries, coal and grass bags. Here's my never touched by human hands chrome Burlingtons. They're a neat set, but if you don't know already, you touch them once and you got a fingerprint on them forever. So it's definitely a white glove engine if you want to run it. And anyway, that's all I got for today. Hope you're all safe and enjoying your weekend. Have a good night, everyone. Oh, here was one other item. I was able to get the standard gauge gondola loads, so I got the 3 cargo containers to go with my standard gauge crane. So they didn't come with the chain set, so this is a Walmart special. I went and got some costume jewelry and just cut it down and wired them in place. So anyway, have a good night.